That power.
Hey, when society breaks down, whatever you want to do, that's what you're going to do. The laws are going to be thrown out the window. All right, you want to crack a fucking cracker upside his head because just because you're stronger than him, that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you're going to do. Go try to walk, go try to march, or go try to jog down in Humboldt in that day. All right, go down to Upper's Corner and try to walk your dog in that day. All right, you're going to get beat upside your head, man. You're going to get put to death.
Right. What was the good
All right.
example of that Rodney King riots?
That's right. You see, Jake was like this.
And everybody.
Had the rock, pushed it upside his head. That's what's going to happen, man.
Hey, that's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Hey, that's martial law. They're going to shut it down, man. And all these conspiracy theorists on, Alex Jones and AMV TV and all these alternative news media sites, they go to martial law. But wait a minute, the scriptures was talking about this over 3,000 years ago, my man. Over 3,000 years ago, man. So it comes from what? Our people, man. Which goes back into what? Who are the oracles of the Most High? Which are Yasha, man.
Right.
The true prophets of the Heavenly Father. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled.
And you see how the Most High is amplifying the pride of America because he's the ultimate chess player, man. The more prideful you are, right, the more you're going to be destroyed, man. The more destruction, the more fat you are, the more rich you are, right, the more hell you're going to catch when that day comes, man. You think the Lord was playing when he said the first shall be last and the last shall be first, man? These people on these high rises, you see the life that they live? Look at that. Get this one right here, man. You know how much it costs to live in these goddamn buildings, man? You know the life that they live, living in these high rises, man? They get hungry.
And Jake just gonna come by at the end in that day and just set the bottom on fire and all them crackers gonna die.
Yeah, they get hungry, they open their app, they order their food, Everything is at their disposal, man. The Lord set it up this way. He's the perfect chess power, man. He's the creator of creations, man. Don't get no better than Yahweh, man.
Right.
He got it all mapped up, man. Just like he amplified Pharaoh. He's doing the so-called white man. Go ahead, bro. Now Moab ain't gonna do nothing. He just taking pictures of nothing, because that's Moab. That's Moab. So-called Chinese man is the dumbest. He's just a mongoloid, man. Incest baby, man. Go ahead, bro.
The houses shall be destroyed and the men shall be afraid.
Yeah, Jake gonna be in there like for the hard way, baby. Kicking down your doors, waving the 4-4. Jake gonna be in there, man. Go ahead.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Oh, hell no. Because when if you got an infant, when that baby get to crying at the top of her lungs, or your son, and you gotta whip up that bottle and you give that bottle to that baby, and then you see the calmness that happens when it's like instantaneously. They stop crying, they get calm, and there's a sigh of relief. What's gonna happen in that day when there ain't no infant milk and your baby is just crying, right? Well, Esau set up over there with a goddamn, Esau got goddamn wine cellars in his crib, man. What's gonna happen when all the yak is out the corner stores? And Jake need a little drink, and you got a collection of wine cellars that you've been aging for years on end, man. They coming for it, man. They coming for it, man. They coming for it, man. Go ahead, bro.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread.
Spoil your goods, meaning take your shit. Go ahead.
And for a great tribulation.
For lack of bread.
Oh, it's like because of lack of bread.
Ain't no food. And you see it too. Because you know what you niggas do? These niggas follow the nigga woman. Once they did a little test run of Esau cutting the food stamp, you see the nigga woman started acting a fool.
Yeah.
How my baby's gonna eat? Oh hell no! And then you see the niggas falling right behind. Yeah, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit, Shaquita. Cause the nigga woman controls the nigga men. But what's going, and then you see little things that set up, you be like, oh, Jake gonna lose it now. You know what I'm saying? Jake gonna go off now, and Jake go back to that docile state. But as soon as Jake can't go get no fucking honey buns from the store, as soon as you can't go get no fucking pork chops and the fucking flaming hot Cheetos, right? That you can, that Russia, that hot fat 2 spoon, sir.
None of that Sunny D.
That Sunny D, that grape drink. That's when Jake gonna be scratching his head. Hey, hey, bro. Hey, brother. We gotta do something about this, brother.
This shit.
Like
Hey, it's
fucking
time for
Pinky
a
in the brain.
revolution, brother.
This shit. Slice, can't get a slice of pizza.
You can't get a honey bun. As soon as you can't get a honey bun, that's when he gonna. That's when a light bulb gonna go off into his head. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And for great tribulation.
Keep going.
Verse 20. Behold, said the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai,
Yep.
I will call together all the kings of the earth
Go ahead.
to reverence me.
And this is the. You see how beautiful it is? Because this is the time we live in. The Lord is calling together all the kings of the earth, right? On the left-hand side, by way of His spirits, starting with these bastards right here, man. It's in their heart to start a third world war because in it they believe that they're going to set up their rulership, man. Yeah, Revelation, it's Revelation chapter 16, verse 14.
Which, so let's start from verse 20 again. Behold, said the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me,
Yep,
which are from the rising of the sun,
yep,
from the south,
Yep.
from the east,
Yep.
and Lebanon,
yep.
and to turn themselves one against another.
You notice it didn't mention the west, right? But you know what's in the west? Babylon. Babylon. And you know where it's going to start? Over in the Middle East. You know where they're going to come? From the west. From the north. You know who's in the north? Russia. All right. From the south, pursuing Ezekiel the 38th chapter, Libya, all right, with them. All right. Persia is going to come from where? They're going to come from the east, man. And where are they going to gather them? To the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, all right, into the Holy Land. Okay, go ahead.
And repay the things that have done to them.
That's judgment, baby. That's judgment. These dickheads with AK-47s shooting at these other dickheads with M16s, man, whacking each other. And the Most High gonna let it play out too, man, because he's a man of war.
Yeah.
Just like we love to watch, I don't know, the movie The One or Game of Thrones, right? We like to watch the History Channel. We look at I love watching the stories of. They got World War II in color,
Yeah,
you know. So they have the goddamn Germans. You see Esau in the goddamn pits and them running around and they throwing grenades at each other and limbs is flying. I love that shit, man. We men, we love that shit, man. That's why we love them movies with the action in it, man. And we in our Heavenly Father's image, man. Lord sit back like, yeah, look at this shit right here. Huh? Look at this shit right here. Huh?
It says that the Lord was a man of war.
That's it. He put the spirit. Look, yeah, that's how you make it. You know, split the atom, you dickhead. Split the atom, you loser. That's how you split it. Yeah. Get that rocket right. Get it right, so that it can fulfill His will. So that the ICBM could be shot from one end to the other. That's cool to Him. You say you got the little Legos and shit, and you may throw one over to the other one and knock it off the pivot. That's cool. That's what the Heavenly Father's doing, but on a grand scale, man. He said, look, I'm on. And he said, I don't want to do it. He said, nah, you're gonna do it. Bow.
I got you.
Go ahead, bro.
Job 20:23. When he's about to fill his belly,
Yep.
the Most High shall cast the fury of His wrath upon him,
Yep.
and shall rain it upon him while he's eating.
Yeah, and fill his belly, tell him about his New World Order, man. Like you said, sit down at the dinner table. Hey, reminds me of that was a great example of that was Home Alone, man. Home Alone. He had caught wind that what was it? What Joe Pesci and the other one, I forgot his name.
What do you call him? The bad guy?
The bandits. The bandits. He had caught wind that they was gonna come at a specific time, right? So he was ready. He booby trapped the house, right? He sat down. He went to go eat his meal, and that clock went off, and it was time to go. So just before he was about to eat, all right, the bad guys came, man. Right? You want to say something?
No, I'm saying
the
that's
bad guys came, man. Right? So just when Esau, you know, you see these little fucking devils, man. You see them rubbing their hands together, you know? Yeah, and they planning and plotting and they scheming. Psalms the 2nd chapter. They planning, they plotting, they scheming, right? But the Heavenly Father, we can't emphasize enough. He's the ultimate chess player. He's going to work over. That's it.
That's all.
All right.
Psalms 2 verse